Hey beautiful souls, I'm here with the full moon update. It's either tonight or tomorrow, depending on where you are in the world, and the full moon is going to be in Aquarius. It's a little bit of a double whammy because the full moon this month is in Aquarius and next month's in Aquarius, and it's a really good thing for me because I do these meditation healing sessions on the full moons for a beautiful group of ladies that I sometimes work alongside. And I had to cancel it because I have a course. But luckily, we're not missing out on that Aquarian energy. So we're going to get it next month. And actually, it's probably better. It's kind of worked out to our advantage. But hey ho, enough about that. So tonight, tomorrow's full moon is known as the buck moon. And it's also sometimes called the thunder moon. Collectively, this moon is illuminating and shining a light on our dualism and polarity that exists. When it thunders, we're bringing along storms and rain and this idea of clearing the air. We're collectively being asked to clear our fragmentation and to learn to be tolerant, to accept that difference ought to be celebrated and accepted rather than shunned and ostracized. Look at it as an idea of balance. Collectively, humanity is in a space where it needs to learn to balance. We need to find that balance. There's a lot of upset and division, and I think that's been quite obvious over the last maybe 7 years, maybe even 10 years of this kind of division and this fragmentation. It's to remember during this time that you're not falling apart. There's much dissonance, and this is making you feel as if you're on shaky ground. Just remember there are so many communities that are divided right now. It's not necessarily about you. You might be feeling the global division, the global fragmentation, that global shaky ground. These energies are moving towards balance. Oh, I said that already, but I'll say it again. Of course, remember, before any kind of equilibrium, these scales have to right themselves, and they'll kind of tip up and down quite a bit before they get to that stage. This moon will collectively take us to the next Aquarian full moon, which is on the 22nd of June, depending on your location, I haven't looked at that. There's Saturn energy quite strong right now, and this is an energy that sometimes is quite staid and serious, yet in order to understand our independence, we need that energy, we need that Saturnian energy to come through for us, to give us that impetus to be independently viable and to move out of the energy that is of low vibration and lacking in tolerance. This is about getting back to our individuality and how to express this in connection. So it's about individuality becoming collectivism, so joining together. Excuse me, I wrote it all down because there's so much of it. Collective shifts are due. The storm will be measured, yet an understanding is developed. So it's that idea, that thunder moon, that thunderstorm. And I think, like I said, I don't do it, I do use an almanac, but I think there is a symbol on that thunder energy. Think clearing, think healing. That which has imprisoned us or imprisoned within our minds, it needs to be revealed. And that is what the full moon's about. It's about this revealing energy, about illuminating, lighting up, showing us what is within us that is closed off, okay, that is imprisoned, that is a change of ways maybe of how we want to be as people. The storm will clear it, even if you don't feel it. Some of us will really feel the energies of the moon, and some of us will feel nothing. Some of us will feel amazing, some of us might feel rubbish, but you know, that energy will affect us in some way. Whether we realize it or not, the effect is often there. The first of the summer moons is going to challenge our convention. This moon is going to challenge our conventions. Globally, we are hankering for some clearness, transparency, and a truth to prevail. Now, individually, this is about you embracing your individualism, your humanity, You're waiting for a shift of illumination, which will herald within you the Aquarian energy. And the Aquarius star sign, the Aquarian energy, is about individuality, it's about innovation, it's about acceptance. You know, it wants freedom and community and togetherness. It wants it all, but it is a kind of the energy of, you know, embracing the difference, and, you know, that caring, one for one, all for all kind of energy. This is about you then tapping into your authenticity and being your true self. Under Aquarius, you're being given the strength to be you, to trust you, and to embrace that change. And this is about authenticity, and it's about riding that wave, because when you come into that authenticity of who you truly are, what kind of mad ideas have you got? What kind of innovations have you got? What kind of thoughts are coming up in you? This is about newness. It's about vibrancy. It's about change, right? So this moon is possibly going to heighten some of our emotions, because there is a strong, heavy planetary significance to it. But if you think about it as in, we are moving into Leo star sign energy, and Leo star sign energy is always a strong energy. It's the king of the jungle, right? So it's about strong, healthy, fun, yet also remember there might be some frustrated emotion within you. So it's about recognizing what that frustrated emotion is and allowing that to new birth. Now, interestingly, this week, in the last few days myself, I've had a bee come into the place I was in, and it was a big, massive bee, one of the biggest kind of bees, fluffy bee. It just pondered all around, hootled all around my home, and then went. But it was so large and so symbolic. We had some beetles, and the beetles were fine, they were alive. We put them out, but there was a few of them. Beetles tend to say there's change coming. Butterflies, butterfly energy. You see butterflies. I saw butterflies too. And check out some of the symbolism that you're being given out in the real world, because you're being given some messages, okay, if those come to you. I also saw a big black cat. It was a really big, fluffy, gorgeous black cat. There might be fear around what's going on. Will it be better? How can we cope? Will we cope? Yet, in my self-love videos and trainings, I do talk about how if we worry about these behaviours and we worry too much about what's going on, then how do we get served within? You know, we've struggled to get served within, okay? So this is about keeping your ideas really focused and leaping into your own definitive choice here. This is Aquarius. As I said, it loves that innovation. It loves you coming out with a bright new mad idea and saying, wow, I'm just going to do this. And Aquarius loves that, because Aquarius is very, very free will orientated, and based in just trying it out and, you know, let's just do this. Aquarius has that energy just running through it. We are still in the let go phase, and it's just to remember that we're cyclical, and each month new realizations are going to be brought to us, okay? This full moon is illuminating us to awaken our mind to new information and what we might not have seen before. Now, this, as Leo begins, there's this culmination to kind of make a change, and it's about being a highly self-loved advocate. Get out, be yourself, see yourself, be caring to yourself. This is about self-reflection, checking in on yourself, cleaning anything that doesn't deserve to be there. I mean, smudge if you have to, smudge your home, smudge yourself. You know, clear the energy, do a meditation, do something that cleans it all up. Whatever you want to release in this full moon is a great one to do it in. So if you've got something you don't want anymore in your life, get a bit of paper, write it all down, burn it, drown it, rip it up, get rid of it. It's to release it, let it go. It's a really good time to do it. In December, I said that a new moment had heralded, I recall it, and I believe somehow that this energy is coming through right now. So I feel that very, very strongly. So if there was anything that you planned around that time, think back. Maybe look at your diary. Is there anything there that maybe is coming up for you now? So this is about taking this time to transform your past so you have a better future. New strength. I mean, remember, this is a rebellious, highly independent energy. The Aquarius energy is independent, highly rebellious. It connects to reevaluation. It's also saying, be mindful as you move forward. Be mindful. But also to move from comfort into change. And what do we need in our future? This is also collectively and individually. What do we need in our future to be in comfort? Now, you might need to face some discomfort to move into the comfort, yet to have what we need sometimes, we have to make brave choices, right? The build-up of energy, maybe, like I say, a little bit push and pull, and then maybe some opposition within you to this change. And I think, like I said, that's going to happen collectively as well as individually. That slight opposition, that slight push-pull. And, I think it's a time for really moving into those bigger steps that you want to take. Be a little bit brave now and give yourself that energy to make a plan to step out of whatever maybe isn't working and step into a better space. Give yourself a few weeks to build it up. And then we get that another Aquarian full moon in the 22nd, and that will give us some more opportunity to really, really get into this energetic gateway. Whatever is being revealed, find it and see it. What matters? What do you want? What is essential to you right now? What will bring you into your powerhouse? What's going to really get you there? A new knowledge is going to dawn with your life. Maybe collectively too. Maybe. No matter what is going to happen, it's about knowing we have enough energy. We have enough strength to get through that phase. We can do this. Aquarian energy is about solidarity. It moves into team spirit and it steps into that. Yes, there's individualism. Yes, there is. And that needs to come first. The idea of the Aquarian energy is to get your house in order and then really support those around you so that together you are a stronger, more powerful, amazing force. So get in touch with yourself and trust in the process. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. I hope you have watched it and you've taken some of this on board. Whether you believe in astrology or not isn't the question here. It's whether any of this actually means something for you and can help you to move your life forward. As ever, namaste, and I'm sending you so much love as always. Do take care of yourselves. Lots of love. Bye, guys. Bye.